Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. I hope you're doing well and keeping out of mischief. Cool, it's been forever. It's been forever. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. I'll tell you what I've done wrong. It's a me thing. It's not a you thing. I like a vast majority of it. Some of you, but majority of you, I love you very much. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling deep in my chest. However, obviously, been ill, was down, trying to get back up and all that good stuff. However, like a prawn, I was like, I had meetings and things because of UK Nature Watch and all that malarkey, and like meeting up with people and all that jazz. And like a pillock, I didn't think about it. That's my first problem. Didn't think. I was like, I got to postpone this and I've got to postpone that and I've got to all that thing. And then they went, oh, well, would you like to meet up at like a random time, random date? And I'm like, just, yes, I'll do that. I'll commit to that. And they've all come like buses and I'm knackered. However, they're all done now. And I'm ready. I tell you what, it's going to be so good. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, we're going to break the world with our brilliance collectively. You can watch The Village, unless you want to get your hands dirty, but it's good. It's really, really good. Anyway, so apologies for that. I was just like, I've caught up. Everyone's happy now. All that good stuff. We're going to start deploying this week and next week. Oh, very, very exciting. This is going to be good. So that's nice. So yeah, apologies for that. However, brilliant news. One, today, I'm going to catch up. On as many of the questions that you have submitted down below in the comments as suggestions for future readings. We've got a whole day together. I may pad them out a little bit, but we've got a whole day together. And also, number two, I've already jumped the queue with Epping. This is the Epping reading. Let's see how this is going to go with the Epping. What are we going to call it? Like, it's going to go down in history. One, I only learned in the last 24 hours or so. Because who would know, apart from the locals, obviously, that Winston Churchill was an MP of Epping at some point, or represented that area. I was like, it explains a lot. Explains a lot. There we go. It's very interesting indeed. However, is this going to go down, in more history? Is there going to be pageants and parades on a yearly basis? What's going to happen? This alongside, which I think is phenomenal and is going to have much bigger repercussions as well of the showing up people about putting up the flags and stuff like that, which, if you've never been to Northern Ireland, very similar kind of. No, I'm not saying, because obviously it's a very different situation over there. I'm not saying it's right or wrong over there, but that's that sort of rebelliousness. The King's over there, at least, the last time I was there, was the Queen's Roads and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, different situation. But it applying over here, I was like, oh, this is good. And yeah, it's going to be very fascinating indeed. So this is good times, people. Good times. So how is this going to go down? The epic win of Epping, the Bell Hotel, and the flags situation. How is that going to go? For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all right. The rest of the week is looking good. All right. It's pretty much free. I can catch up with stuff now. It's all going to be good. I'm going to be sitting here with my cheeky bot in this chair for a little while. And I'm quite pleased with that, to be honest with you. I'm quite pleased because in the next week or so, it's going to be hectic again. So yeah, that's fine. I knew there was a bit of dirt there. I couldn't. This is the worst. Can never see dirt on this. I'll keep doing this because I can feel it somewhere. Found it, got rid of it. Word on me. Aren't I great? Right. So death. Oh, end of a cycle, beginning of a new. Here we go. Rebirth, reborn, renewal. Very, very sexy. Great card to start off with. Line in the sand. This is it. Beautiful stuff. The unknown card, one of the 4 extra cards in this deck, which we refer to as the Epic Arcana. This is leaning into the faith of the situation. Okay? We don't know what's inside that. Well, we do know what's inside that egg. We don't need to break it open and go, oh, look, there's a chick. We can leave it alone. Let it develop. Come out when it's ready. Yeah? We have faith that it's all going to work out fine. Brilliant stuff. Oh, I like this. 2 of Cups. I think that could be the council. Could be the council. I'm unsure. But it could also be clubbing together as a community. It's a bit vague there. 5 of Pentacles. This is Downing Street. The energy here is a bit vague. Or when I say vague, it's all mushed together. Yeah? So it's a bit difficult to pull it apart to see whether or not it's the actual the protests, or whether it's the actual council coming together and working as a team with the 2 of Cups, the partnership, to make it happen. Either way, 5 of Pentacles, worry time over here, Downing Street. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. Queen of Cups. Notice the triangulation here. Okay. No, because this is what we always do, okay? We always look at the triangulation, how the cards are laying together. This here, the Queen of Cups, calm, secure, safe, comfortable in where the situation, okay? Notice also how the flamingo is looking this way as well. Almost like waiting for the appeal, waiting for some form of pushback. Also, remember that at the 11th hour, Labour and Yvette Cooper and Home Office, although, supposed to be working for, British people, working people, tried to push this back, didn't they? Remember that. They say one thing, smash the gangs, working people. But then at the same time, they're working against, actively working against. So currently feeling comfortable, but which is not normal for the Queen of Cups, looking over their shoulder. Because I look at the pretty pictures, looking over their shoulder, like, is this really the end game? Is this really finished now? 3 of Pentacles. Once again, teaming up together. Yeah? We've got the 2 of Cups, we've got the 3 of Pentacles, both kind of working together as a team. Also, is normally depicted in the proper tarot as kind of building the foundations, the structure for the cathedral. It's not the actual cathedral, it's the foundations. Wow, look, we followed the blueprint, and it's like, good foundations now. We've got goods thing. This is, with the blueprint, almost the legal precedent of it now. And then we've got the Hawk Lady. Oh, Hawk Lady. Where have you been in my life? It's a gorgeous lady. We know it's a falcon for the new boys and girls. We don't care it's a falcon. It's a Hawk Lady. Look at this Garden of Eden that we've built now. Notice also that Downing Street is really painted into a corner. Okay, Home Office, Downing Street, they're all kind of pushed there. Now, remember, for all readings we do on this channel, or majority, 99.9% of dandruff. No, 99.9% of bacteria. No, we're not Dettol. Of readings, we always do the foundation, Snapshot, which we're doing right now. Then we do gossip, and then we do an outcome at the end. But at the moment, this is very much painted into a corner. The lovers, once again, partnering up. This diagonal line here of teamwork, working together, all that jazz there. It's almost, it's like a line, like obviously it's a line, but I mean, it's almost like defense line, working together. Almost like the barricades from Les Mis kind of energy. Yeah, you like what's his name? Gandalf. You shall not pass. That kind of energy that I'm getting there. 7 of Cups. As soon as I laid it down, I heard it was like, and now what? This is what the real worry is. And now what? Got some coffee. Cheers, by the way. I think this is more of the worry. This is the real concern here. And I don't mean to do... I don't want to kind of blend it all together. Okay. However, the energy I'm getting right now is similar to what with the J.K. Rowling or Rowling, sorry, and women's rights, all that kind of stuff. A couple of months ago, court case. Primarily because a lot of councils, and this probably will come out in the outcomes, but a lot of councils, a lot of Scotland, for example, are still not following the law. Now, and I believe I'm right in saying this, it was a clarification on a law that has been since, 2010, 2015, something like that, right? It's been a while, right? Which means that all this time, and even now, especially like NHS changing rooms or changing rooms in general, blah, 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 safe spaces, blah, 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 had been breaking the law, still breaking the law, trying to continue to break the law. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, even though the rulings happened, it's then implementing it. Strangely enough, and it's not necessarily connected with the 7 of Cups, but strangely enough, I've got that kind of arrogant, fingers in ears, la 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 kind of energy. Well, we're not paying attention, la 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 la, right? That kind of... Almost like out of spite kind of thing. Universe, infinite growth, infinite possibilities, infinite. Wow. This is fantastic. It's practically down the bottom here. It's like, if once you work together, Look at the options and opportunities and where we could go from here. And it's like you could go and do anything now. You can manifest anything. That's phenomenal. That's pretty cool. Overarching. Wow. The authorities. The emperor. Notice how it's almost like I'm getting both here. This is obviously Downing Street, blah, 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 who are literally just that card. Home Office, flunkies, whatever you want to call it, right? Who really has the power here? Yeah? And once again, it's down the middle here, constantly working together. You can achieve anything. The infinite growth, infinite possibilities. You know, anything can happen. Underlying energy. Two of Pentacles. This feels very much kind of trying to balance out the books is the kind of energy that I'm getting there. Kind of trying to sort it out, balance it out, that kind of thing. In both ways. Interesting that the overarching energies are coming across as both sides. Yeah? Like Epping and all that kind of stuff. Majority of the cards here is like this ain't right, push it back, blah, 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 balance the books. Now, like from Downing Street, it's a balancing act, topsy-turvy, oh no, now where are we going to store them, and all that kind of stuff. You know, that kind of energy. Interesting. It's fascinating also. Someone, I'm going to say this before we get into the gossip and then outcome at the end. Someone really needs, rightly or wrongly, right? Like comms team in Downing Street or anywhere in Labour in general needs to learn how to communicate, which is ironic, really, being a communication department, because they're just so bad. They're so bad. It's just so bad. It's like the I haven't even checked up on it recently because, like I said, I've been out the house majority of the time, meetings and things like that. But like even like the response, which is pretty much copy and paste on the general election, the second one that's come up, it's pretty much a copy and paste of the previous one, the government response to it, and it's like you're not acknowledging anything. It's like it's a special kind of person to get the thesaurus out to specifically answer, to tick the box, but answer with absolutely nothing valuable. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a special skill. It's impressive. You've got to marvel at the, the obnoxiousness of it, don't you? You go, wow, that's impressive. And you think you're getting away with it. Oh, wow, that's brilliant. Oh, that's wow, good for you. Ah, dear. So, let's find some gossip in this. So we've got the snapshot here, which is phenomenal. The gossip feels more Downing Street side, to be honest with you. Home Office, the machinery, that kind of thing. And kind of go from there. Let's have a look here. Innocence, truthful. Okay, so, right. We've got the kind of Epping community, that kind of thing. Okay. Explosive, that's them awakening. Yeah. Realizing, clubbing together. That's how we're going to get this working. The great, our good. Beautiful. Mainstream news. Excellent. For some reason I was, like I said, I had like Downing Street, Home Office-y, the machinery energy for the gossip here. However, beautiful. Epping. Excellent. Notice that it's gone the full, I suppose this is outside still. The mechanics, the machinery. But overall, it's like, here we go. Yeah? Stand up for truth. Enlightened. The greater good. It's coming through. Now it's being spread. Yeah? Drone strike. That's the bombardment of the continuation of it. It's not just a flash in the pan. It's, it's important for the community. They keep on. You ain't going to water this down. Keep on. Until they got the right answer. There's the government. Right. Okay. Planned outcome. Planned outcome. This is kind of going back to that the comms team, that kind of thing, kind of saying something with nothing. Yeah. It's almost as if the government are now happy that, well, we're walking people. We promised to close all the hotels by the end of Parliament. It's like, we've already planned for this. We've already got to do this. We're going to put them in houses, and then there's going to be a housing crisis, even more bigger than it is already. It's like, walking people. So it's like, what I'm getting here is finding the third option. Everybody else in the room, you and me, always have two, like, we pretty much, like, do it, don't do it, yeah? But generally, two options, that kind of thing. It's the third option. It's going to be, it's like random. It's like, this is still not what we asked for kind of energy. It just amazes me that they think they're going to get elected, or somehow like the elections are going to sort it out at the end kind of malarkey. It's just like, read the room. But yeah, it's that kind of energy. Because they're trying to get Labour are already trying to get, if you notice, praise for... working people, Conservatives, they were like 400 hotels. We've now cut it down to 200 hotels. Yeah, where they gone? Where has, if these hotels are like, they all seem to have like 100, 200 people in them. Maths, I ain't going to do it. But, and you've closed 200 hotels, halved them. Where have those people gone? Yeah? Never answer that, do they? It's this. Feels like it's going to be escalated. Yeah. Someone's going to leave office. Oh, please let that be a vet. Oh, her smug round face is annoying me in the last week or so, but that's just a personal thing. I do apologize. And it's spreading. This is interesting. So people are yes, okay. And replaced, exchanged. Oh, okay. That could be this could like the final thing like we've been talking about for some time. That final bit that runs us down into kind of end of September, October, November, election time, that kind of thing. Overarching energy, imprisoned, detained, they're trapped. Underlying energy, prepare. There's something here. The energy I got with this, I'll put it here on the record and then we'll find out. It's going to be one of those ones where we're going to find out sooner or later. But it's almost as if the image I got was like Rayner and Cooper are out there doing the press conferences, doing the thing, running the show, while everybody else in the cabinet is stocking up, preparing. I don't know, for Ukraine. I don't know if it's for like a health issue, an emergency, a potential thing, whatever. But it feels as if you guys deal with like day to day. We've got to deal with this. And it's like across the board. But it's like what I'm getting is while they're distracting over here, they're kind of going into the kind of emergency bunker. Everybody else is in the emergency bunker with their stockpile and stuff like that. That's what I'm getting with that, which is very weird. But they are trapped. But there is an outsourcing. Everything's being pushed to like a couple of people so that they can kind of prepare for them for something. Into the hello, military action slid out the thing. So yeah, because I'll put this on the record as well, because see if this actually comes out. But energetically, it feels as if there will be an escalation, because that's the war they want, isn't it? Let's be honest. We all can see it from a mile off. That's the war they want, so that they're like wartime laws and legislation and blah, blah, blah can be enacted. There won't be elections, blah, blah, blah. That kind of energy. That's what they want. Stutter and Starmer and all that lot. If you don't believe me, just follow their actions. It's simple as that. So, like practically snogging Zelensky on Downing Street steps is like, that's just, it's just horrible. It just gives you nightmares, doesn't it? However, it's not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just like Stutter and Starmer in any way, shape, or form in that respect, in that kind of zone. It's like, it's like when you're 10 and you watch your mum and dad kind of kiss. It's like, get a room. It's just that kind of energy. It's like, go away. How can, going back from the past, how can a plank be so lucky? You know what I mean? It's just, however, it's that kind of energy where their predetermined location is falling apart, almost escalating the Ukraine thing to try and, but it just feels like by any means necessary. That's the energy I'm getting here, is by any means necessary. So let's get the outcome now. So if you're new here, hello, you're right. Subscribe, dingling that bell, all that jazz. Do the YouTube things. Please thummy like the video. It genuinely helps out the channel so much, and I appreciate everybody who does that. So many people do that on every video. It's so kind of you. And comment down below with your thoughts about this, if you're reading along, or if you would like to suggest future readings. Like I said, I've got a nice little list here now, so I'm going to be working my way through them over the next couple of days. Thank you very much for that. And also thank you for everybody who do ask for personal private readings via the website. Links down below as well. I'll be doing some of those as well today. It's very, very nice indeed. It's going to be a busy, productive day. I'm looking forward to it. So, the outcome to this reading, please. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes. But this is fantastic. So, outcome. Trinket. Oh, for goodness sake. In the last couple of months, Page of Pentacles has been coming up as like a trinket, a little shiny. It's like a little payoff, a little something, yeah? A distraction. So, we're working people. We're going back into the EU via the back door. We're not calling it officially working people. But you will get e-gates and pet passports. Working people. It's going to be good. Trinket. Have a trinket. It's that energy, but like the bribery, the payoff. Yeah. Emperor again. Previously, the Emperor was both sides, almost like a tug of war. Who's actually the authority? Who's actually in control and power? Here, the people are actually in charge now. The Emperor is the people looking back at the government with the trinket. Have a trinket. Oh, look at this shiny. We can't afford it, but look at the shiny that we're going to give you. That energy, and it's like, no, we're looking at this feeble thing. The tackle of stuff. No. Oh no. Look how small it is. No, stop it. Stop smirking. It's not funny. This is your. It is a feeble tackle. It's tiny. We don't want it. Send it back. It's offending my eyes. 5 of Cups. Spilled milk again. Lost. Beautiful. So they're mounting up. These losses are mounting up. Yeah, they keep losing. There's now legal precedent. There's going to be more pushback. Very, very good. Now they're going to make a choice, a decision. This is good. But be warned, because it's always the third option that no one's thinking of. No one wants. Also, I don't know if it's just plopped in. A quick little download. Is the precedent now set by Epping as well? Forest Council, District Council, whatever it's called. Is that other councils now have to do, like, pretty much has set the precedent for other councils have to do the same. It's like, you represent us, you go and, you see what I mean? It's like, you've got to take them to court. That kind of thing. So it's not connected here with the outcome necessarily, but it was just something that just plopped in. Yeah, I think that's everything here. Choices, trying to make a choice, but they keep losing. Balancing out the temperance. Beautiful. Resolving the situation. People realizing they're in charge. Yeah, remember, working as Gandhi. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we've said it many times for months. People yawning themselves to sleep because of it. Remember to be like Gandhi with deodorant and sensible shoes. That's the mission. And here we go, balancing it out peacefully, just like beautifully. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot, especially when the trinkets that they're trying to pay off. It's like, it's not working. We don't want it. Thank you very much. Balancing out the situation. Manifesting. Beautiful. Page of Wands. Light bulb moment. Aha moment. Mainly, the Page of Wands is my Googling card. Research, data, information. got this passionate project, need to make some information now, or get some information and like find out, is it plausible? That kind of energy, yeah? Notice he's looking at the magician. I like this in the sense that that it's the magician is connected to the emperor and the losses of government and departments and stuff. And it's like, what do we actually want to build? What is the plan? And then we're Googling it. Balancing out the situation. We're the ones in charge, not you, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah? Magician, the blueprint, what we were talking about earlier, this is what we want to manifest. Send the boats, but stop the boats. Very, very simple. Stop the boat. You know, that kind of thing. Send people home if they've come in here illegally. And when this is a small little asterisk, right? Little asterisk for this bit here. Because I don't want this to be misconstrued and stuff like that, because certain LBC hosts and others are like, oh no, you can't say that. It's irregular migration. It's not regular, it's irregular. One, shut your cake hole. Just because. Shh. Two, much more importantly, the UK actually has a law that says clearly you can't enter the country like that. Admittedly, it is currently being overflanked by some EU crud, you know, the Court of Human Rights, blah, blah, blah. We've heard it all before. However, which makes it, shockingly, illegal. So, oh no, it's irregular. No. We've got our own law that's been there for decades. It's illegal. Just because the Human Rights Court says, for them, it's fine. For us own laws, it's illegal. You can. So, like, this high horse crap is really annoying me recently. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh no. I've said it. I've let it go. It just winds me up. Always, they just wind me up. But I like this here because it's a positive. Yeah, it's a positive. What do we actually want to build? Then Googling it. What other? It's like, this is bigger than hotels. This is bigger than union flags and stuff like. Also, have you noticed recently that everyone's suddenly got the memo that it's a union flag on land and Union Jack at sea, and everyone seems to, all the news reports are like, look at us, we read Wikipedia quickly before it's shut down. It's that kind of thing. You know, Online Safety Act, that's another one. What do we actually want to build? Because now, who's really got the power? Do you see what I'm saying? Finally getting a voice, finally, suddenly pushing for certain things to happen. I like that. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, no. Chariot. 5 of Pentacles here feels as if someone is making a point to slap us down from the Emperor energy. Or 5 of Pentacles. This is external slap. Yeah, pushing the Emperor out in the cold. Yeah, it's like, oh no, you don't know many big words. You don't know how this is done. Patronizing. Walking people. No, pushed out in the cold. We don't want you to be involved. We don't want you to, take too much control back. We don't use that kind of energy. Yeah. Chariot, however, notice how the triangulation here is working between the blueprint, the Googling, what other countries may have as an example as well. So it's like, I'm just pulling this out my flappy bot, but I don't know, the pension plans or how that worked in Sweden, for example. It's very expensive, but I mean, like, doing the Google app, could this work? Moving on. Yeah? They're trying to do this to discourage us. Yeah, you're just small, mindless numpties. Just pay your taxes and shut up. You know, that kind of, yeah, sit down and shut up. But the spark is enlightened, yeah? Literally, metaphorically speaking, it's lit. It's happening. Okay? So it's fascinating how we've got the two over here got to make a choice, but they've lost and they've got to make a choice. How are we going to get out of this? And their only way is to try and put us back in the box. Fascinating. Victory, success. Awesome. Awesome indeed. Overarching energy. High priestess, following our intuition. In the zone, yeah? That vibration, the nudge, whatever you want to call it. Yeah? Following your intuition. Underlying energy. Calm the F down. Chill out, relaxed. We're not the ones that are frantic. Yeah? This is beautiful. So at the snapshot right now, it's kind of face off, eye to eye, kind of who's really in charge. In the outcome, we're in charge with their little trinkets, their pitiful kind of payoffs that they can't afford, and it's not their money. So, and just as a reminder, because obviously it's going to be a big old thing in October, but so we've got to get it in our vocabulary. The UK has more than enough money collectively. Okay, it's what, 2.5 trillion pounds or whatever. There's more than enough money to go around. And I'm hearing it on from stupid flappy faces on media, because I watch all media from all different sides. I don't want to like being in an echo chamber. And that constant, in the last couple of weeks, 6 weeks or so, it's like, oh, we haven't got enough money. We've got, how are we going to tax more? No, you don't need to tax more. You just got to spend wisely, more wisely. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here that we need to. Let's use the Kipper deck. It's been a while. Why not? And go from there. Yes. I was taking a beat there for a second, seeing if I really want to. Yes, let's finish off with the Kipper deck. So, any messages for this reading, please? Any messages for this reading, please? Thank you. But this is really cool. I'm liking this outcome a lot. Victory, success. But it's one of those situations where we can't sit on our laurels, if you get me. Yeah? If we're going to take on that responsibility in some respects, we've got to continue it. Yeah? But I'm liking this also with the Magician here, and the Page of Wands. As an example, one of my pet peeves, devolution in the UK, or in England especially. Because it's just another level of bureaucracy. I can't say that word. I can never say that word. Paying for their IT systems, their buildings, their staff, and all, another outgoing duplicated across the country. You see what I mean? It's not necessary. It's just not necessary. Mature man. Okay. Courtship, that partnership again. Occupation. Marriage. See what I mean? Lots of partnerships. The mature man feels like you and me. Kind of wary. Kind of, we've heard this crud before. We've been spun this lie before. Do you see what I mean? That kind of thing. Feels a bit kind of, not necessarily short fuse, but frustrated that you think you can keep getting away with it kind of energy. Yeah, we've seen this all before. Sit down, shut up kind of energy. Yeah. Occupation feels like putting the work in, you and me. It doesn't feel like In fact, any of this here doesn't feel like anything involving government, Downing Street, Home Office, name a department, that kind of thing. Underlying energy, message of concern, and there it is. So we've got 4 cards for you and me. Message of concern from the elites, or for the elites, yeah? It's their worst nightmare. This is why, and it feels like the air has been taken out of it, but this is why we need to be very wary of what we picked up before about that escalation of Ukraine, escalation of predetermined plans and that kind of thing. As a tool to keep control, keep power, keep their working people kind of plans going, yeah? I think we're gonna see an escalation to try and shut people up and kind of distract, quite literally, metaphorically, detain, control, because we're in a war footing now, all that crud, yeah? We need to be keep an eye out on that. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it here. I was just reviewing there, but I think we're going to leave it here. Right now, this is like chef kiss. This is brilliant. This is what not to put any dust off my shoulder, kind of like, oh yeah, look at me. Have been predicting this kind of turning point for quite some time. Here it is. Victory, success. Here we go. Come on. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.